Hello and welcome to Rock Talk. I am Lord Sixx, and this is the Medicated with...
Hi, I'm Dr. Killjoy. If you like what you see today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and follow us for more.
And...
My name is C-Train. Click our links in the bio, and welcome to our little slice of podcast heaven.
Have you thought the price of tickets have gone out of sight? Well, we have one here.
Well, everything obviously is going up. Inflation is getting crazy, and so are ticket prices. Well, a man that was just recently in the news for writing a song that everybody could relate to, Mr. Oliver Anthony. Everybody knows his hit song, Northman, North of Richmond.
Yes.
Has booked a venue with Cotton Eye Joe. At least it was booked. Until he found out exactly what they were having to charge for his tickets.
Yes, but what was the original price that he said he would work for without him knowing it would be that expensive?
When he drew up the contract with Cotton Eye Joe, he agreed to do a 60-minute show for $120,000.
Yes.
So that's about $2,000 a minute for the show.
Yeah.
So to pay his fee, I guess they decided to charge or they did the math, and they would have to charge about $90 a ticket. So the Northman doesn't believe that he's worth that kind of fee for a ticket.
Yeah.
So I guess once he got the news, he was driving in his car and pulled over and immediately did a little tweet or podcast, whatever it is he did, expressing his anger towards Cotton Eye Joe and how he didn't believe that he should be paying that much for his tickets.
I had to pull off on the side of the road and make this video. My adrenaline's pumping, man. I'm pissed off right now, and don't buy Cotton Eye Joe tickets for $99 a piece, and sure as hell don't buy VIP passes for whatever bullshit price they're on. I have a buddy of mine who's not a booking agent. He's a friend of mine. He's a full-time plumber, and I'm trying to hire him full-time as my booking agent. And he agreed to the show, I guess, without asking for what the ticket prices are. Don't pay $100 for a ticket. That's horseshit. If we've got to cancel the venue and play somewhere else, we will. I didn't agree to it, and I don't want you to pay it. So please don't.
Tickets. What they wanted was $90 for a ticket and $200 for a meet and greet.
Yeah.
Now, I get it. The man is...
He's inexperienced. You know what I mean?
He's not experienced, and he's a guy that he presents himself as a man that's for the people.
Yeah.
He thinks that your ticket prices should be about $25, and in Dream World, that'd be great. I would love to go to.
Oh yeah, for $20, no doubt.
And pay $25 for a ticket. Now, if people are willing to pay $90 to go see him play his song Northman, North of Richmond for an hour,
that would be no problem at all. But $200, that's just, like he said, that's ridiculous.
What do you think, C-Train? Would you pay $90 to see that?
Well, I see his point of view. You know, he's inexperienced at the game, and he wants to make sure that the fan base that he's building is not going broke seeing him. So he probably wants to keep everything at an affordable level because he probably knows about inflation. He knows about the rising costs of everything, and since he only has the one tune, you see it from both points of view. You see from wanting to save money, but the venue also has to make money.
Yeah.
Because there would be no venue if they let everybody play there all willy nilly, and free.
Doing that, we did the math on that, and after everything's said and done, after they pay the Northmen, it looked like the venue was going to get paid $15,000?
Yeah.
$15,000 after they paid him. Yeah, and that goes back.
They got to pay for all the promotion,
Taxes,
the setup, the stage, taxes.
Heck, the power bill alone.
On.
The electricity alone for a concert is.
Oh yes.
You know,
and I agree. I mean, you got to look at it from both perspectives. The Northman, he's not really. He's not an entertainer. At least he hasn't been brought up an entertainer. This is his introduction into it, and by all rights, he might just be a 5 minutes of fame kind of guy.
The fact that he got $120,000 out of these people for one tune.
Well, no, that's what they agreed to. That's what they agreed to. I don't know if it had sold out yet, but I imagine. I mean, with this popularity, it probably would have. It's not a very, very big venue.
Yeah. Well, then he either needs to take a pay cut or he needs to compromise the
he needs
ticket
to
price.
agree to a lower price. Maybe cut that in half a little bit. If you want if you're truly a man for the people and you think ticket prices should be $25, maybe you should consider doing the show for maybe $20,000 or $40,000.
Yeah.
And not $120,000.
Yes, exactly. Like I really believe it's a miscalculation of his.
I think it's misunderstanding.
Inexperience. He doesn't know what he's doing. His video was just him in front of his dogs. I mean, it cost no money. He has probably no idea of what money means in this situation.
Well, the thing is, he's building a fan base,
right.
you know, so
Very quickly.
a very
Yeah.
quick one. So
And he has released more songs, correct?
yeah, he's got a couple dozen songs that are out, but
Yeah.
the only one that I've heard is Richmond, north of Richmond.
That's his claim to fame.
That's the claim. That's the one everybody's going to see
Yeah.
right now until he strikes gold again.
Well,
if he strikes gold again.
If he doesn't strike gold, he will fade away.
But Cotton Eye Joe, they didn't take this sitting down. They released their own answer to his statement, and they shot right back at him. Said, "Be careful of booking a venue with the man of Richmond." And they explained their case, and it seemed fair. It seemed what they were charging was fair.
Yeah.
If you look at
For what he was charging, it seemed fair.
for what he wanted to get paid, yes, it
Yeah.
seemed fair. And honestly, he's only got the one hit.
Yeah, well,
Right.
that's the only tune that I know of. You know?
Yeah.
Charge that kind of money.
Well, you know what's sad though is this went so viral that even if he made 1 million hits on another song, it would be considered unsuccessful because it was so.
Well, I wouldn't say it wouldn't
the
be
first-
considered unsuccessful. I mean, if
Wait.
you can shoot 1 million hits.
Yeah, but I've seen bands that sold like millions. The next album sold 1 million, and they got kicked off their label because.
Well, they got kicked off for other reasons. But if you're putting out material that is getting attention, that people are buying and listening to and paying attention to, that's not the definition of unsuccessful.
Well, no, not to me. I'm saying to them. Not to me. That's still successful.
No, it's very successful. If
Yeah.
they're getting kicked off labels, it's for other reasons.
Okay.
Well, there's been a lot of bands that have made careers out of one hits. You know,
Yeah.
what's your favorite one hit wonders?
Be Light, Groove is in the Heart,
Groove is in the Heart.
or Hold the Personality by Living Color. Those are my two.
They had some. They had a couple of tunes, but that's the
But I
one
don't
that
really know
stands
their other
out.
tunes. I don't know their other tunes.
What about you, there, Mr. Kill?
I really don't have a favorite one-hit wonder. I mean, either it's good music that I'll listen to, or it's not. I don't really look at it that way. I feel bad for the bands that do come out with one hit, and that seems to be the only thing that they can come up with.
Yeah.
But that's just the way the industry rolls.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Yeah, everybody wants to hear that one tune. They wade through all the other tunes just to get to that one.
And sadly enough, I think that's a lesson that Oliver Anthony's probably going to be ending up learning.
Yeah.
Because that song of his was so magnetic. He doesn't seem like the type of guy that really. He's not an artist. He's not creative like that.
You know, he might have milked it for what he could if I were him because
I think
he
he's
will
trying.
not.
At $120,000, I think he's trying.
Yeah. Because obviously, like, I mean, if you look at all the bands that have ever existed, this is his one hit.
If I had to make a prediction, I'd say yes. This is going to be his one-hit wonder.
Up to this point.
Now we could be
I
right.
have other tunes that are out there. I know he's putting them out left and right.
And by all means, tell us what you think. Do you think that that Oliver Anthony has the potential to being successful in the music industry, especially at this rate? And if so, why? What is it about him that you think might carry him through to future progress and hitful hits? Why would you pay $90 to see the man?
Yeah.
Right.
Would you wade through all of his tunes just to get to that one tune that he has?
By all rights, he's probably going to play it last.
Maybe he'll find success in other ways of life, but like I said, this is a one-hit wonder most likely. So.
Yeah. As I said, yeah, he's been putting out a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
It's seldom that when people are making music that they strike a chord with an audience. And now with YouTube and Spotify and all of these different mediums that are out there, medias,
Yeah.
once you strike that chord, you're now kind of you're in your own box, You know, because no matter where you go, people will only recognize you for that one tune.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many albums you put out. It doesn't matter if you're
Good, bad.
good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah.
You know, like Radiohead, Creep.
Right. That's it.
That's the only tune I know by them. But their album, every album that they've put out has been critically acclaimed. Yet
Yeah.
Creep is the only tune that I know by them.
Right.
And it's a great song, but it was still written, what, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
20 years ago?
15, 20 years ago.
At least 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I listen to Radiohead, that's the first tune I reach for is Creep.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other artists that are like that. And unfortunately for this guy, since he is brand new, this may be his box.
Yeah, there's a few one-hit wonders that are important to me, but they are as they are one-hit wonders, and
Yeah.
they're never going to do anything else. I mean, they may stick in my mind and stuff, but
I notice also that when a band gets put into that box,
right,
they start doing covers.
yes,
Marilyn Manson's done a couple of those covers.
He did them pretty good, yeah.
So
Sweet Dreams, and what was the other one?
he did Sweet Dreams.
He did another one.
He did another one that's not on the top of my head right
Yeah, me
It
neither.
wasn't that important.
now. Must not have been that important.
No.
But anyway, if you have any comments, leave them down below. Subscribe.
Yes, the Lord Sixx, the Medicated one. You're from you.
And once again, thank you for joining. Also, catch our podcast on Spotify. Anywhere you get your podcast, hit our website. Find
Spotify, YouTube, and anywhere else. I mean,
anywhere else. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night. Catch you on the next one.
we love you. Good night.